What's up guys, B is back and welcome to my channel. Today we'll be talking about my favorite thing ever, which is side hustles. And specifically, we'll be talking about apps where you can start making money off of your phone as soon as today. What's up guys, B is back and welcome to my channel. Today we'll be talking about my favorite thing ever, which is side hustles. And specifically, we'll be talking about apps that with an iPhone, you can start making your coin as soon as today. So make sure you stay tuned to the very end of this video. I promise that every last one of these apps that I'm talking about today are tried and true, meaning I've done them and I've made money off of them. So I'll make sure to insert screenshots of my earnings as we go through the video. Let's get started. All right guys, so the first one that I want to talk about today is DoorDash. Now, I'm sure you guys have heard of DoorDash before. If you haven't, I'm sure you've heard of other food delivery apps like Uber Eats or Postmates or Grubhub or anything like that. DoorDash is just like that. So I remember when DoorDash came to my area, they started putting out ads on like every major job site for up to $15 to $25 an hour. And of course, if you're an hourly employee or wanting to make a little bit of extra money, $25 an hour sounds really good. So I decided to do a little bit of research and just go ahead and download the app. So I went ahead and went through the entire process, and it was a very simple sign up. All you really needed is your basic information, of course your social security information, as well as a little bit of information about the vehicle that you drive. Nothing you wouldn't be asked to fill out if you were going for a new job or something like that. Then you're asked to fill out a little bit of information about the vehicle that you drive. And then they go through a series of background checks and consent forms. And then all of a sudden, they download a specialty app to your phone. In just a couple of days, I think I was approved, and I was able to kind of go into that backend app and see all the deliveries kind of in my area. It shows hot areas and areas that aren't as busy. And as a dasher for DoorDash, you set your own schedule, which is huge. You can set your own schedule. That means you can work at midnight if you want to, or you can work, at 5 p.m. Whenever there are deliveries going on, as a dasher, you are able to work. And so the job itself is actually very simple. Once you sign up for a dash, you're kind of on the clock. And then when the delivery comes in, all you have to do is hit accept. It lets you know upfront exactly how much money to expect that you're making on that trip. And it also tells you exactly how many miles you're going to be driving. So the first step, of course, is to pick up the food. Before you ever get started, DoorDash goes ahead and mails you an awesome, hot, cold food container to keep the food either hot or cold, depending on the restaurant that you're going to. So with that bag, you kind of hop into the car and you go and pick up the food from the restaurant. Once you get to the restaurant, most of the time, DoorDash will already have completed the payment and all you have to do is pick up the food. But sometimes you have to pay on a specialty debit card that DoorDash also mails you. So there's never a time where you're asked to pay your own money to pick up someone's food. DoorDash takes care of everything. Once you pick up the food, you go ahead and let the app know that you picked up the food, and then they give you directions to the person's house. Then once you get to their house, you drop off their food, and once that ride is complete, you're all set to pick up a new one. The job itself is very straightforward, but the pay is really the exciting factor. Now, I don't know if it's like this in every single area, and I'm sure that it varies by location and the time of day and how busy that particular area is, but the pay is really good. On average, you can expect to make about $15 an hour in my area. And there are even times when, sometimes the weather is bad, or maybe there aren't that many dashes out on the road. They'll even offer kind of peak hour bonuses on the app where you can make a couple extra dollars for each and every delivery that you do. There have been times that I've even seen them offer an extra $7 to $8 per delivery. And I think that day I was making on average $25 an hour. So overall, I highly, highly recommend DoorDash as an option for a side hustle. So the next app that I want to talk about is Rover, and all of you pet lovers already probably know all about Rover. Rover is kind of like a care.com for your pets, where you can kind of hop on Rover and see any dog sitters, dog walkers, or pet caretakers in your area and choose a service for your pet, whether it's a boarding overnight or just a dog walk during the day. It's really cool. And as a Rover, you're able to kind of make your own pet care business directly on the app. Whether you just want to stick to strictly walks throughout the day, or you want to open your home to caring for dogs in a doggy daycare setting, Rover allows you to do that. So when I found out about this app as a dog lover, you guys know I love my little Kobe. Insert picture right here. You guys know that when I found out about Rover, I had to learn more. And when I saw that you could potentially earn money as taking care of other people's dogs, I had to find out more information. So of course I did a little bit of research, and I realized that I could download this app and kind of set my own services and my own schedule and make money on the side. So I signed up, I created a profile, uploaded some really cute pictures of me and my dog, and I let my users know what kind of services that I offered. And then within a couple weeks, I didn't really see anything for a while, and I'm sure this varies on, you know, the kind of how busy your area is or how many people really use this app in your area, but I didn't see any kind of traction for several weeks. And then all of a sudden, I received a request for someone in my neighborhood to board their new puppy overnight. And I was really excited. So of course I accepted. And the owner suggested that we have a play date between her new puppy and my dog before she allowed her dog to come over for the evening. And I thought that was a great idea. So she's just on the street, and she came over one day and they played for about 10-15 minutes, and we determined that it would be a really good fit for me to keep her dog overnight. So we set the schedule, made the appointment, and confirmed the booking on the app. And then a couple days later, she came off and dropped her dog, who actually was also named Kobe, which was pretty fun. She dropped off her Kobe with me, and I kept her Kobe overnight. Now the experience was really good, and the night went off without a hitch. And then I realized that I made over $40 just for caring for a puppy overnight. He didn't take too much care at all. And so I realized that this might be a good business for me, so I kind of spent a little bit more time making my profile a bit more robust. And a few days later, I received a request for a dog walk from someone in my neighborhood. So I let them know what time I was available, and I rushed over that evening and walked a beautiful Dalmatian for about 1.5 miles. And made $25 extra. I mean, who can complain? In 1 week, I made over $60 for one night and 1 hour of my time. If you're thinking about different apps that you can make money, I highly recommend Rover. The third thing that I want to talk about is becoming a virtual assistant. Now, you can do this a couple different ways, and this is not necessarily always in an app, but becoming a virtual assistant is another way that you can make money only online on the side. If you go to websites like Craigslist or even apps like Upwork, there are professionals all over the world who are looking for an online virtual personal assistant to do very mediocre tasks that they just don't have time to do, such as keeping their calendar together or data entry for their business, or even helping them schedule travel or manage other appointments. So becoming a virtual assistant is a great way to make money outside your 9 to 5, where all you really have to do is be able to answer phone and text. So I also highly recommend looking at apps like Upwork and searching for virtual assistant positions and then applying to things that look interesting to you. I was a virtual assistant to an owner of a jewelry company digitally for about 6 months, and I barely had to do anything. We would talk on the phone about once a week for about an hour, and then most of our communication was over email and text. She would ask me to do things like keep her schedule tight and data entry, and I really enjoyed it. The only reason that I stopped doing it was I got a little bit more demanding in my 9 to 5 job and had to, cut some things off of the side. But I highly recommend looking into becoming a virtual assistant if you're interested in making money that way. And the last app that I recommend for making money online is selling things on eBay or Facebook Marketplace. You guys, this seems like a no-brainer, but whenever I'm getting rid of stuff, I don't know what always comes over me to just throw it away. Why not sell your gently used items and get a return on investment? I have so many clothes and shoes and bags that are nicely worn and electronics that I've just outgrown that I've been able to flip and sell for a profit on apps like eBay and Facebook Marketplace. One thing in particular is my boyfriend's a producer and he has so much music equipment and engineering equipment. And so I was able to sell one of his mixers on Facebook Marketplace and make an extra $200. That's huge. So I definitely recommend looking into apps like that to sell some of your items on eBay or Facebook Marketplace. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. This was just 4 quick apps that you can start making money online today. If you like videos like this and receiving tips and tricks on different side hustles that help boss up your lifestyle, let me know in the comments down below. I love making these videos for you guys. And make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already so you get notified of all the videos that I'll be posting next. Thanks so much for watching this video and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.